it's just eye strain, which I do get. When I got my eye surgery, it's almost 2 years now since I got my eye surgery done. My light sensitivity is just through the fucking roof. So I have a hard time focusing on light. And screen glare is really difficult. It's really rough on my eyes. Which, unfortunately, I'm literally surrounded by 5 screens right now. You can't see it, but there's 3 here and 2 over here. What are we getting today? I would love the hammer today. I don't get the hammer too often. Okay, no. Ooh, early sword. That's going to be super effective. Skip that. Yeah, well, now I've got my work shit. You know, it's usually just, you know, it's 1 screen and a laptop, but I have a second laptop that I also run, so in theory it's 6, because there's an additional laptop display too. Although I don't stare at that one all day long, thankfully. Well, it's gotta be quicker with a sword. No, it's never there. There's 6 items it can be. Sword is not actually in the item shuffle. The category is called randomized swords, but it shouldn't be because sword is not an option. It's just bow, fire rod, hammer, both canes, and bombs. You know, you used to be able to get the sword in Link's house even in current standard. They put that in like V26 or something like that, and then the uncle actually gives you Master Sword. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen. I just like that I get to use Fire Rod as a secondary weapon here. Damn my head. And I wear these gunners because to reduce the glare too. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. We gotta start digging now. I've been kind of holding off killing shit. So hopefully we get a bomb drop in the back end. But we'll probably kill everything on the way now to get a bomb drop. Damn it. Oh, come on. Jesus Christ. That was awful. Well, the bombs are interesting. It's kind of mixed on the bomb thing because it's really nice when you can do shit. You know, because you don't need to farm bombs unless you run out of bombs like I did the other day. But at the same time, it's also a pain in the ass because they're really difficult to manage. That's all I care about right there. Not too bad, then. We're at the 5 here. Oh, yes, yes, yes. No, I agree. Yeah, I mean, the stun packs are the same. The prize packs are the same. But it still applies. There is still some luck involved in getting that initial bomb. Yeah, no, I hear you. It irritates me, too. I've missed it many times. It's twice now we've had fire items at the start and picked up. Have magic. Are we still gonna get a 6? No, we're gonna be like a 605. That's actually 605 isn't bad for Fire Rod and a little barn farm. Yeah, 605. You know, Fire Rod is a pretty quick, you know, it's a quick burn weapon, so start bouncing all over the place here. All items are put into random enemy drops for the shitty drop chance. There's only one... that's actually been brought up before. So, I'm trying to remember what... There was an argument for and against that. I'm trying to remember what it was. I mean, at that point, you're basically just farming enemies. But yeah, I do remember there was a discussion about that at one point in the on the Discord servers. I just don't remember what it was for. Yeah, my guess is that the arrays in memory for the I want to check and see if there's a bomb there, so you can't see it. I hate getting early book. I'm not gonna check it. It takes too long. But the arrays are probably limited. They're probably hard set arrays in memory. Well, that was inconvenient. And yeah, you can't make the loot tables any bigger. That's my guess. But yeah, who knows? I'll check it later if I need to. There's just no reason to at the start. Even though you're only one screen transition away, it's still, there's no point, because the chances of it actually being something are pretty slim. You do it when you need to when you get to Skullwoods. Honestly, I'm just happy getting that triple bomb drop. Oh, man, oh man. Man, work is kicking my ass lately. Do it. No! God! Why? Ah. I knew what you meant, Looney. God damn it, why? All the time now. All the fucking time. It's giving you Master Sword and fucking Lantern. Plus we have the hook. If we find the flippers, just expect to do Aga. I mean, right now we are Aga to Dark World already given. We're still 3 items away from doing it the old school way, so... cannot believe how many times this happens in this logic. Now, I'll say this, it doesn't actually mean AGA. It just means that there's a much increased chance of AGA. But we often get this and we still don't have to do it. In fact, we haven't done an AGA kill in a few days. Four, 3, and blue. I'm not going to get that goo, but I'm going to remember that it's there. That's one of those weird items. You generally will find a bottle someplace else because there are 4 of them, but it's not guaranteed by any stretch. I generally won't do it. Oh, probably. Although it can't be clear without the power glove. There's those flips. Yeah, dollars to donuts here. This is going to be an Agaseed. Moon Pearl's going to be on the pyramid or something like that, or Glove is going to be on pyramid, or... That right there, that's the warning bells. When you get that combination right there. You get Aga access, followed by the hookshot and the flippers. Because that opens up all of Dark World. Everything except the stuff that's hammer locked. Lots of nothing so far. Lots of nothing. So I'm going to go all the way around to Ice Rock Cave. Again, because we have basically nothing. And that bird is making our life hell. And then... Oh, I'm actually going to get that. Then we have a decision to make. We could go to Desert. You know, there are up to 4 items available. Cannot clear it. Not that we really want to, but cannot clear it. Should go the other way. It's a little bit easier. You can do Eastern and, you know, all that. I'm a little reluctant to do the Zora route just because I don't have the Zora money. But I think I'm going to anyway. Yeah, let's do it. If nothing else, we'll at least get the hobo items. We'll do everything except Zora. Plus we get that piece of information too, which is always nice. It does look like a swimming pumpkin, doesn't it? Remember, we still have 0 items to Dark World beyond Ag. We have no Aga items, which is ridiculous. Or not, any Dark World items. We have all the Aga items, no Dark World items, that's what I meant to say. You know me, guys. I don't speak too good sometimes. Me fail English? That's impossible. I swear by the time I'm 45, I'm not going to be able to actually speak. It's a legitimate concern of mine. I'm not actually joking when I say that. It is a legitimate concern of mine. That the word salad that goes into my head is just going to keep getting worse. see, there's that second bottle. So now we don't have to worry about doing the race game. That saved us like a minute doing that and then running back. So we're only going to check this item. If it's good, we'll go get it. Otherwise, we're going to save quit. We are going to save quit. Not going to waste our time there. I think... Let's go here. Hey, you guys, you know how often I go for the goo? I always fill up on goo before I go to GT, unless I'm in a one-on-one and I know I'm in trouble. Like yesterday, I didn't. You know, I could have, and I just didn't because I knew I was going to be behind, so I had to risk it. But I love going for some goo. Shit, yeah. I run into everything. Wow. So there's going to become a point very, very soon, where it is not possible to clear this without doing AGA. Because we're not going to have enough items left. So what happens if I get the Moon Pearl and just clear AGA? How much access do I have? I've got access to everything. Yeah, I would have access to just generally everything. So... I don't know, we're quickly approaching that point where there's just no items left to do. We have to do AGA. But there's 3 items in here, there's no reason not to do this. We still need the Moon Pearl. So there's no reason to do AGA until we at least have the Moon Pearl. Except in that one-off chance that the Moon Pearl is actually on the pyramid. And then we're just screwed. Because we also have Zora. But let's say, for instance, that Zora is the only thing left, and we're still missing multiple items. Even if that is the Moon Pearl, we still do AGA. And you do AGA because you have to do AGA anyway, even if it isn't the Moon Pearl there. It just means now you know exactly where the Moon Pearl is. So Zora's going to be the last... I think I'll probably end up doing AGA before Moon Pearl. Unless I find 2 of the other items. Like, the thing that's going to throw this one off right now is going to be the glove. Because the glove opens up opens up part of Death Mountain. Like, glove and mirror would be very interesting. But the pearl's still out here somewhere. But in theory... I guess in theory we don't have to find shit. Because the Moon Pearl could be on the pyramid, and we don't need glove or hammer for that. Unless this is a vanilla bow, we're done in here after this. Then, where do we go? Where do we go? Did we check that bottle spot? We do that before going to desert? Or we just do desert? I think in that case, we'll probably just do desert. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do desert after this. I mean, I think there's very, very little chance we're not going to end up having to do AGA. It's a dud. Very little chance, I think, of not doing AGA. We should probably just do it now, but again, we need to find that Moon Pearl. Once we find the Moon Pearl, and we know that we're basically locked into an AGA, we're just gonna do it. I mean, let's look at the bright side. I mean, we know that we're pretty much locked into AGA at this point. We're gonna have to do it. I'd be pretty shocked at this point if we didn't. Hell, I've pretty much known since we got the flippers. But what I don't want to do is do Aga, have the pyramid be a fucking rupee drop, and then you have to go back and look for the Moon Pearl. Like, I think the only place we're not going to check is Zora. And then we'll just farm their rupees if we have to. Although farming is going to be difficult without the fucking Power Glove. Oh, you know what, though? We do have a first level tree pull for red rubes. That's right, I forgot. That was, we guessed something at the very beginning. We have a first level tree pull for that. So I'm actually gonna get that because we might need it. So I think the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna go to, I don't know why I just did that one. Red Rupee, yes. 5 arrows. I think the way we're gonna do this is we will go check Lazy Kid. And while we do that, we'll probably check the pedestal. Ooh, boot locked. It's boot locked by knowing that it's there. Technically, it's not required. It's gonna be required. That does not happen often. So we're gonna do Aga. We're gonna go do Aga after this. We are gonna check the Lazy Kid. We're gonna sneak by the pedestal. It's a long walk, but let's just get it out of the way. What's this little punk got? Is it Moon Pearl on Pyramid? Wow, that would have been super fucking convenient to have, wouldn't it? Well, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. Pretty big deal not doing the race game. Yo, Addy, what's going on? I gotta figure out what I'm gonna give away for the bot game still. I think I know, but I'm not certain. Well, let's put it this way, I have an idea. Oh, absolutely would have been nice. Yeah, you're 100% right there. Taking the south route, much better than the north route on this one. You could have routed in a ton of shit, including the ped check, because it would have been your last stop. 100%, yeah. South would have been so nice. Cash, we're good to go. Yeah, we gotta check Death Mountain still. We have all the shit to get up there. So Aga's not yet in. You know, we assume we still have to do Aga, but this opened up a bunch of shit. Yeah, nobody. I mean, the only reason I do South Route and Standard is if I don't have any bombs, but that's very, very rare. It's super rare not to have bombs or rupees by the time you get through the forest area. Because I still do it in that scenario. Let's say you do, you go through the south route, or the north route all the way through the forest drop, and you still don't have 50 bucks or a bomb, I will save quit. Misa Boots! Addy shows up, and here we go. Fuck. I did that yesterday, too. Damn it. Really? Red mail. I won't go out of my way for that, but if I have to come back here, I will. That I'm gonna get now. We're just getting that one now. Don't you dare, Looney. Don't you dare, that's cheating. It's not cheating, it's against the spirit of the game. It's probably actually quicker with the boots just doing it this way. Nah, it's still quicker to save. That's what I should do. Yeah, we start at 7. Like, all bonks start at 7. That's what we should do. I'm gonna send Addy a clicker. I'm gonna send him a step clicker. I don't think we can even get 4 races. We'll have 4 races in between now and the end, but like, one person's gonna have to win them all. There's our Zora money. And actually checking Zora now is super easy. Because now we have the flute and we can just get back there, so... I think I actually will do that. Just drop that for now. You're not wrong. Oh my god, what is with this seed? We still don't have any of the required Dark World items. None! No hammer, no glove, no moon pearl. You know what the bad thing is? Desert now has got 2 more items in Logic. So I'm kind of tempted to go back. Now, it's not going to take a while to do it, but it's inconvenient when you have to use the book. Dick. Okay. Wow, this fucking seed. What's with these seeds lately? We're gonna double dip desert. We are gonna double dip desert here. Oh, wait, you can't. What am I doing? Get in there anyway. This right here is where not getting that bottle in the maze is an issue. This is actually an issue. Because if we would have gotten that, we would have had the boots first, and then we would have been able to do all this, and then you wouldn't have to double dip a pendant desert palace, for fuck's sake. But it's 2 items that are open. I'm not going to pass those up when we're still looking for 3. And again, if we had the Moon Pearl, we'd be up Aghanim's ass right now. But without the Moon Pearl, there's just no reason to. Because that means there's only one place it could possibly be. So, I'm going to keep going until I find the Pearl. Speaking of the Pearl... So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna check the bonk rocks really quick. Then we're gonna go do Aga. Zora is still available, but this will confirm with 100% certainty what we're doing. Yep. Let's go kill a wizard. And again, there's no reason not to do this at this point. There's absolutely no item that I can think of that would be on that Zora ledge, that would, or I'm sorry, would be at Zora, that would prevent this from occurring. The bow yields, the bow would be 1-to-1. The hammer would be, I guess the hammer does, hammer and mirror open up 2. Hammer and the mirror do actually open up 2 spots. Because they both open up, Hera. So in theory, if both glove and hammer are at Hera, and the hammer the mirror is at Zora, then yes. In theory, Aga is not required. I think the chances of that are so insanely slim. We're just gonna be doing this anyway. Maybe I should have just made the Zora check. It's not a long check, but at least now we can loop it in with Catfish whenever we decide to do. Whenever we get the mirror, we can do it that way. But everything adds up for this being an Agassi. Again, plus we have full access to Dark World after we do this. Dick. So what is this going to actually open up? So this opens up... We can do Thieves Town, but we can only do... we can only do half... We can only... Well, we'd have to skip the chest. This opens up Skullwoods. We can do Fall of Skullwoods. And then basically the route, we can go into Pod, but it doesn't do us much good. Can't do anything else. And that's it. Can't even actually check Catfish right now because we need the we need at least one upgrade. We need at least one glove upgrade. Oh shit. Just did that too soon. Wow! 3 blue balls. Four for 4 on the blue balls. 5 for fucking 5. Ah, alright, 5 for 6. I'm gonna bring this castle down one peak at a time. For 7. Alright, 5 for 8. Alright. Just 5 blue balls. I don't know why I did that for that minuscule shift. We're not going to check pod at this point, because there's a... We don't have the hammer or the... Oh, wait a sec. Yeah, you can't do this. My bad. This is that rare occasion where you have to go this way, because you don't have the gloves or the hammer. It's not a bad recheck, but there's a possibility there's only one item there. If I had either hammer or bow, I'd go do it. But with neither, it's a possibility of a minute to go in there just to check one item. In fact, I need to do my map check. So, red... Oops. Red, green, 5, and I already... Wait. Damn it. 6. 5, 6, and 7, 6, and 7. Alright. I mean, we died by pod yesterday, that's for fucking sure. Twice. We full cleared pod. Nothing. That was the ether medallion. Alright, we're just gonna go straight to Skullwoods. It's full clearable. Roar. That is super convenient. We knew that's one of the two items that can't be at Zora that would have set this seed off. It opens a few things. Unfortunately, one of them happens to be, actually, I'm just gonna do it this way. I'm not going to Swamp, that's for fucking sure. I know what I'm not doing. That is Swamp Arrows. That does open up Hera, but... Get me. Ah. You know what? I just do it. Yeah, I see it. We can't get very far though. There's only one item available if we do that. Because we don't have the hammer yet. So all you can do is first chest. And I sure as fuck am not doing a 1 minute check for one item. Yeah. Very little. About to kill me in moth. Moth, you want? About 10 minutes ago. The old man had him. I stole him off his body. It's like, give me those! Nya! Took him right off. Nya! Tomorrow this Friday. Means I have to continue working. I mean, it's same old. It's yeah. Jack Daily Squad is a nice. I like that too. Actually, it's good to say. So we got to go this way because we have no Dark World access on this side of the map. No, the best dad joke is the chicken joke. The chicken game. That was hilarious. So we're gonna take the hammer risk. We still don't have a glove, so... You get vanilla 300 rupees. Da, 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 da. It is. Oh my god, you know what I just realized? I just realized this. Okay. I just fucking realized this. I could watch The Price is Right every day if I wanted to now. Holy shnikes, I could do that. I could watch the motherfucking Price is Right every day if I wanted to. I can fucking watch daytime television. Oh my god.
Is Price is Right even a thing anymore?
Oh shit, yeah, it's still a thing. Well, I mean, Bob Barker doesn't host it anymore, but... It's true. Whose line? No, that show's been on a while, I think. Dude, there's the hammer. That's a big one. Okay, good. That means we know we didn't do Zora wrong. Although Zora could still be a glove. It also means we can full clear this. That's great. Yeah. Welcome to my life. She does that every day. And I mean every day. Every day. So, okay, here's the deal, guys. I grew up... When I was a kid, my dream job was a game show host. I wanted to be a game show host. That was my dream job as a kid. Until I was like... And this isn't like, oh, I'm 5 years old, I want to be a game show host. I'm talking like early teenage years, I wanted to be a fucking game show host. Like 12, 13 years old, I wanted to be a fucking game show host. That was my dream job. And even to this day, I think I would have been fucking good at it. So, I grew up watching fucking game shows. Constantly. Price is Right was what I loved watching. That was one of the few that, you know, I never missed. So yeah, when I get excited about shit like that, there's a reason why. Yeah, we're on like 10 seasons. You should watch the originals. The original ones are British. Yeah. Although Go on. I'm listening. I was telling him.
Oh, one of the Hey, Kiva!
Oh shit, that's right, I gotta go around. Hey, cats! Yeah,
No, they're fine.
Anyway.
You're like really good. Because the cats were fighting, and then after they separated, then you were just like...
Well, I thought they were still over there. I saw them out of the corner of my eye. So yeah, that's kind of what the show's about, so... Hold on, guys. I'm waiting for my son to finish the story. Yo, Gravy. Yeah, it was a close one. I mean, it was one decision at one point, so that's what it really came down to. But to back up, guys, yeah, no, I mean that was literally my passion for the longest time. That is what I wanted to do, like hardcore. I wanted to fucking be a game show host. Like I said, it was for like 10 years. That's what I wanted to do. So, and Looney, to answer your question, I do not actually know the answer to that. I don't believe it counts as a bonk, but I'm actually not sure. I do not actually know the answer to that question. But yeah, no, seriously, that was my thing. I mean, you name a game show in the 80s, I fucking watched it. I fucking watched them all. And I mean all of them. I can't... I think it would be difficult for you to name a game show back in the 80s that I didn't see. Double Dare was the best. Dude, I had... Okay. I had the board game, the Double Dare board game, which came in this big box, because it had all the props to it. I had that. At one point, I made my own Double Dare game, and actually took it to, this would have been in like 3rd or 4th grade. I think it was like 3rd grade. I made my own Double Dare game out of normal shit, came up with the questions myself, and actually took it to school, and the teachers allowed me to have like a Double Dare game with our classmates. It took me like a month to put together. That was wild. It wasn't very good, but yeah. And then you get older and you realize that Mark Summers is a fucking major OCD germaphobe, which is kind of cool to know, considering that he hung out in, you know, his job was to basically watch other people get messy and dirty, and he's a fucking extreme germaphobe. It's funny as hell to think about that in hindsight. If you didn't know that, yeah, Mark Summers is a fucking huge germaphobe. There's one. What are you doing, Bo? Hey, psst, psst. Get off that! Damn cat. I did not know, however, that it's coming back. That's hype. Oh shit, yeah, that's hype. I got 2 required items out of there. Plus it means I can go straight to pod now. And I can avoid going to swamp. Now, it is possible that Zora has a glove upgrade. It is possible, but we're not going to see it for a while. You. No, no, no. You leave your brother alone, you shit. Psst. Hey, you leave him alone. You're probably not wrong.
He was all about that. I just wanted to...
Yeah, he's fine. Jasper ran into the other room. The living room. His Jasper's domain. No one ever else goes in there. Looney, that's mean. That's mean, Looney. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that. And some wicked fucking chain for the ice rod at the end. I already have an idea that I'm gonna need to get the fucking cape. Yeah, it happens every once in a while. Yeah, it happens when you when a bomb explodes at the same time you do a secret. So. Because we know Ether is sitting at Bumper Cave. So we'll full clear pod. And then I think we're gonna go up to Death Mountain, and we're probably gonna go do Hera? Should we just go do... Yeah, but let's do Hera, because there's a couple extra items up there, too, we can get. We can check Spike Cave, we can do Ether Tablet. There's a few things we can do there. So I think that's definitely worth it. Oh, am I gonna get hit? Nope, tripped it. Ooh! Ooh-wee! Ooh-wee! This must be what it feels like to die. Ooh-wee! Pod is the right play. Live by pod, ladies and gentlemen. That's gonna miss. That's gonna miss. That's why I like using the cane here. That opens up, like, everything. We just need, like, the cane and the ice rod now to go mode? Is that right? Unless we need Ether. And if we need Ether, we still got a little ways to go. Because then we also have to find the cape. Ooh-wee. Fucking mushroom. Alright, so... There's your mushroom. Check both chests. Yeah, great, now Troy's wound up too. Key. Almost got an item. Troy and Keith play all the time. That's a big one. Oh, I see him play all the time, but... We are cane away from go mode, ladies and gentlemen. We are cane away from go mode. Your attention, please. We are cane away from go mode. I repeat, we are cane away from go mode. Yeah. Oh, with the bear shark. Yeah. And to your left, a bear holding a shark. Say hi to you. Cheers. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna go... I'm trying to think how we want to do this. We're gonna do this, we'll do Eastern, and then we will head up to Death Mountain. We'll get all of the Turtle Rock items as well as do Hera. But we're going to see... The important part of this is we get to see if we need a pendant for Turtle Rock. Oh, shit. Oh, no, 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 no! So yeah, we'll do this, we'll do Eastern. We'll see if we can go save Ice to last. We can go mode it. We know we're gonna go mode Mire unless it is a required required medallion we don't have. Again, we know where Ether is. Miss, really? Alright, just give me the cane and then be Bombos Bombos. We'll be done with this. That is not the case. It was red. It was definitely red. Alright. So yeah, we gotta do Eastern while we're here. And we'll finish this off here. So we'll do this, and then we're gonna flute up to 1. We'll go do Hera first. We'll head to Death Mountain. Or not Death Mountain, Turtle Rock. We'll see what's at T-Rock. See what we need. You know, if it's Ether, it's not too bad, because we do know where it is, we just can't get it yet, which means we just replace Ether with Cape as what we need for Go. Why am I doing it this way? I always do that. Sword beams have a good purpose there, actually. Magically enough. So... Then we need to make a decision after that. If it's not there, we need to decide which way we're going to go. Because there's several ways we can go after that. We can do Ice. Oh wait, Ice is Pendant. What am I saying? Yeah, Ice and Swamp are both Pendant. That's right. We already know that the, like, we know we're done in Desert. We don't have to go do Desert because it's not a Ped seat. We did check the Ped. So we know we don't have to do anything there. So, like, the worst possible thing that could happen at this point is, like, Zora. Oh, I was too high. It's too high. So yeah, we don't have to do Ice, and we don't have to do Swamp, and we know we're already done in Desert. Oh boy, which way do we go? I guess we'll figure that out if Death Mountain's a dud. Hey, we're gonna get free red mail on this too. One hat, I pick up my red mail. Hold on. Okay. For some reason, I thought to myself, didn't I get the shovel? But I'm getting my seeds crossed. so hopefully we don't have to do the basement. We will do the basement. If we have to. And there's like no way we would leave that behind at this point. I think this is gonna hit me because I'm goddamn sword beams. Yeah, so I think Zora would be the worst possible place for this to, for the last item to be, for Kane to be, just because... We got an easy Ganon today. And bombs, nice. No basement for us. Just got some mercy. Like I just got them, literally. 30 seconds. Hi, kitty. What are you doing? She is being a cat. That's all she knows how to be is a cat. You just described a cat. Why? Yes. 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 Yes.
And you just start glitching.
Yes. Yes. Oh, I just fucking scolded. God. It's me being very angry. I'm away, shitface. Okay, quack face. Why don't you blow it out your ear? Your friend, Homestar. Ether? Is it Ether? It's Quake. We don't have... Oh, wow. Okay, so we need to find that one. That's one we have not found yet. We know where it is, we just can't get it yet. Yeah, we know exactly where it is, we just can't get it. Alright, so we are 2 items away from go mode. Maybe 3. Yep, that is the one item we definitely need. Meyer. And somebody outside is smoking, I think. I can smell it. Smoke.
Well, there are 2 things that can be smoking.
No, it's cigarette smoke. Chrissy next door smokes. Don't you fucking dare. Alright, we're gonna check Spike Cable finish there. And then, I don't know where we're going to go after this. I think I'm actually going to go to the Mire area, get the 3 items, and see what Mire is. We might go in Mire. Even though we can't clear it unless we find Vanilla Cane. But boy, wouldn't that be something. And it's happened before. It's happened several times before, actually. I'm so glad I did that. I am so glad I did that for that fucking green rupee. Yes. Yes. And we're gonna get the information down here as well. And then, yeah, we have to make a decision where we're gonna go after this, because there's like 5 or 6 overworld locations. But more importantly, there are 2 pendant dungeons that... Oh, wow. Alright, well, we don't need to find... the cape, which means we're going to find the cape immediately. It's going to be right here.
If it is.
That would have been funny.
That
That would have been pretty funny, actually. So we know we need bacon coin. We're bacon coin and cane to go. So yeah, we're gonna make it. We gotta make a decision which way we're gonna go with this. It's actually, you're not far off on this. I'm actually gonna check the I'm gonna do the smithy route really quick because I'm going the wrong fucking way for the smithy route for some reason. Actually, you know what? It's 4v3 on this one because I can't do the other side. I am actually going to take that north route. There's actually 5 items up there to check. So we're gonna get our Zora check in. So we're gonna take the north route because it's 5v3 in Overworld. There's 5 locations up north on the graveyard route. Because we get these 2 plus Mushroom, Catfish, and Zora. We're going to knock these out first. And then if we need to go do the smithy route, we'll do the smithy route. But we know for certain that we cannot do Turtle Rock until we find both items. And that's huge. Because we know 100% we're going to be finishing at Turtle Rock. That's a big deal to know that we're going to be finishing at T-Rock. Preemptively doing that because I'm going to probably pick up some goo. We just have one bottle. Just have one bottle. Ah, man. It is. My neighbor must be out smoking because I smell the cigarette smoke coming in the window. I'll get the windows open right now because it's actually fucking nice for a change. I mean, it's just typical that as soon as I start working from home and don't actually have to leave the house, that the weather gets nice. Although I won't be complaining when the fucking summer hits and it's 90,000 degrees outside, and then I actually don't want to go outside. I still do this rather than mirror. Don't know which one's actually faster, but the mirror seems like fucking slow as balls, so... Well, unfortunately, we're 0 for 3. Let's check the last 2, and again, we gotta make that decision which way we're gonna go, so... I think we're gonna do the smithy route down to the tablet, and then we're probably just gonna go in the swamp. Okay, so these 2. How you doing, Miss Cat? Bloop. It was red. I was thinking it was something. Now, the one that is going to be the most interesting one, which is the Zora check. So it's very interesting. We know we cannot do Turtle Rock till we find both of the Go Mode items, but in theory we can do Mire with just the we can go into Mire with just the bacon. So we definitely want to find the cane first, just so that we know for certain we get to Go Mode last 2. 0 for 5 on that one. That is disappointing. We're not picking correctly on our coin flips lately. coin flick checks have been very poor. Perhaps I need to work on my coin flipping. I'm going there next. I'm going to do these 3 items down here. I'm going to walk down. I have to walk... Oh, actually, no, I don't have to walk it. I can flute it to... I can flute it to 4, be slightly quicker. And I mean... Jesus Christ. And I mean slightly quicker. Not by much. Be stupid. Be stupid. Do not care about that one. It's not even worth the 10 seconds or 5 seconds it takes to walk up there and get it. Not worth it. Wow. It's gonna be in a dungeon somewhere. And we're doing it to 4, and we're gonna walk it down this way, because we do need to get the, we're gonna do the Bombos check before we're going into the swamp. So it's still faster than walking it, I think. I hope. I assume it is. They're both slow as balls. Actually, shit, you know what? It might be faster just walking it. To be honest, it might be. I mean, if you flute to 7, that's another story, but if you flute to 4, maybe that's just not faster. Get some butter. You know what goes well with butter? Bacon. You know what goes better with anything? Bacon. And we are going into Swamp Palace. Palace of the Swamp. 7 potential items in here. Bacon. Dude, you can add both butter and bacon to anything. It makes it better. Well, here's good news. The good news is we know the last 2 items are in one of these 2 locations. Not much left, unless we find, like, the shovel or the fucking... What? Shovel or fucking powder, I guess, would be another one. Oh my god. Fucking stop bonking everything, you dumb motherfucker. Oh my god. I am bonking everything under the sun today. Can I get some bonks in the chat? You know what? I'll get some bonks in the chat. Oops, it would help if I got through the door, though. Telling you, man, we're the bonk king. Bonk king. You do understand that there's going to be nothing in here, right? That I'm going to full clear this motherfucker, and there's going to be nothing in here. It's all going to be in ice. It's like both items are going to be on... It's going to be Asshole Chest and Cold Stare. Are going to be Cane and Quake. I mean, that's what it's going to be. Poverty bombed. That's awesome. Close enough. You know, yesterday was Zone. Oh, bunch of numbers that I can't look at right now. Thanks for the follow. Vegeta's nipples also thank you. Shit, there's 2 items on left side. We're gonna wait because we don't have the big key yet, so we're gonna come back in here later. But we'll definitely come back in if we don't find both items on the right, or on the back side here, which is probably likely. But, honestly, think of it this way. Yesterday, you know, we had Pendant, Green Pendant T-Rock fucked us. Last night, it was Green Pendant Swamp Palace. And no crystal dungeon anywhere, and no crystal locations anywhere. And tonight, it's, or this afternoon, where the fuck, that's only 6 o'clock. It's fucking either Pendant Ice or Pendant Swamp, so... What's with this logic lately in all these goddamn Pendant dungeons? There's one! We are go mode to Quake. We are go mode to Quake. Over. Second we see a little medallion of Quake-ish, we are off to the races. A medallion of Quake-ish. Little coin of bacon. And we are going to be fully fucking equipped for GT. You know, one of these days, I will actually learn the shotgun method on this. I know it's difficult. It's definitely worth it if you can pull it off, but it's so goddamn cool to watch. It's gonna be one of those, I want to do it just because it's cool. Yeah, snake art. We gotta go in and check it, too. We're gonna do that before checking out Green Pendant. Unfortunately, the big key is gonna be one of those 2 left items, which means we gotta double back again. So this is gonna be like a 2-minute check for 2 items, but you can't not do this here. Considering that it's 2 items versus 4 items left on the other side. You definitely do not want to have to reopen Swamp again to do this. It's a major pain in the ass. So just fucking do it now, get it over with. Unfortunately, though, we didn't get the big key. That's the only thing that's the downside here, is that we already know in advance that if we don't find Quake in the other chest, we gotta come back here to get turn the big key in. This is kind of one of those scenarios where I wish we had gotten the big key in one of the other chests. I would have felt better with 3 items versus 2 items in the big key. Although, can the big key in this logic be in the chest? I actually don't know the answer to that. I don't know if this is one of those dungeons where the key can actually be in the chest. I think it is. Because the big key doesn't get locked by anything, so my guess is it can be. And we already found one of those scenarios with the, Yeah, I suspect that it is. It's similar to Thieves Town, where the entire backside is, you know, it's not. There's no reason that the key can't be in the big chest. The small key. There's what, 3 or 4 dungeons like that? Skullwoods is the same way. That was one of those nice quality of life things they changed in V29. Or was that even V28? That might have been V28. I don't remember. Alright, 2 items. One of them is going to be the big key, most likely. There's one. Has to be great if it was just another item. I'd almost be okay even if it wasn't the Quake. There it is. Hey, confirmed! Yes, it can. No, it's not here. It's going to be in that last... Fuck. God damn it. Fucking Lake City. Yep. And there's Bacon. No Ice Palace for us. Attention passengers, we are in go mode. I repeat, we are in go mode. Over. Alright, we get to go mode Mire at least. Then we get to do, what, half of Turtle Rock. I'm gonna get hit by this thing, because it's gonna swing by, it's gonna hit me. It's a weird little side effect, but yeah. So yeah, Swamp Palace was required full clear. Green Swamp Palace required full clear. In fact, not only that, but Desert Palace was required as well. So there was 2 pendant dungeons required in the seed. And we're gonna get like a 140-ish in that range, so that's not bad. Considering we also did a full 100% overworld check. Oh fuck me. I'm gonna get. I knew I saw that one coming before it happened. So we did 100% overworld and did 2 out of the 3 pendant dungeons. We're gonna get like a 140, maybe a 142, depending on where the big key is. So I'll accept that. Ooh, not cool. Disqualified. I'd like to see the, you know, what actually happens in those scenarios where you accidentally just walk right into a wall like that. From a third-party perspective, you just see somebody running by at full speed and just da-da-da-da-da, and then just hit the wall. It's like, really? That just happened? Okay, you know, okay. It's story time, ladies and gentlemen. Shall we have some story time? You guys ready for a story? Wow. That sounds like a piece of work. Not gonna make it, damn it. Behind this thing. So I'm checking here because we got all of the small keys. It's a 50-50 at this point. There's no guarantee that it's in that chest. Survey says big key. Alright, so story time. When I was 15 years old, or 14 or whatever age I was, in driver's ed, so the our driver's ed instructor, his name is Mr. Rolfe, he offered anybody in the class $20 to run full speed into a concrete wall to kind of simulate what a head-on collision actually felt like. And I'm 15 and I needed money, so I volunteered to do it. And so he gives me one of those looks like, seriously? And then he continues on his study. He continues on his teaching like he never even said it. So, and I'm like, dude, I'll fucking do it. And he just dropped it. He just dropped it. So, well, I'm 37, so that was over 20 years ago, so shit like that was... Anyway, and he just dropped it and kept going, and I'm like, dude, I will do it. So, fast forward a year later... So that's funny in itself. Now fast forward a year later. A year later, I date his daughter. We only went out for a couple of dates. Nothing ever came of it. But one of the days I have to go to pick her up. I pick her up from her house. Well, here's Mr. Rolfe answering the door. Now he sees me, and he kind of recognizes me. It's one of those recognitions like one of these. But he doesn't put the pieces together to realize who I am. Now, I would like to think to myself that he went and sat down in his lazy boy and picked up his paper or turned on the TV, and 3 minutes later it clicked that, oh my god, that is the person that just picked up my daughter. I want that to happen. You know, I don't actually know how the story ends because I never saw him again. But in my head, that's how it played out. It's just like, you can see him, he's trying to put the pieces together. He's trying to figure it out. Like, who is this shit? I should know this kid's face. Now, it was only a couple of years removed, and he was the driver's ed teacher, so, you know, he saw all of the kids at one point or the other. But he didn't figure it out at that point. I want him to... That's my dream. Is, like, he figures it out shortly after, and then he's like, oh, shit, no. Because if he would have figured out at that point, there's no way I would have left with his daughter. I love that story, by the way. That is a great story. If only I would have known I wish I would have known what would have happened if he would have realized it before we left. That it's like, I turn around to leave, and then all of a sudden he realizes it, and he says, "Fuck no!" Maybe that's why it didn't work out. I think we only did like 2 dates or something like that. It wasn't much. That's obviously very memorable. I wonder if that's why. Maybe Daddy got involved and said, there's no fucking way you're going out with that son of a bitch ever again. Maybe that's what it was. I didn't think the dates went bad. I mean, there was nothing there, but... Yeah, I guess I never really put that much thought into that half of it. That maybe it was Daddy that shut that off before anything happened. Oops. So this seed, obviously, we're just finishing off here. The only thing I got to be slightly careful of is I have 3 arrows. 3. Because we didn't pick any up after. We didn't pick any up on the way to Vitreous. But no one is done. I mean, I don't think we're doing horribly considering the amount of content that we did. That being said, we did do a few things we did not have to do. I mean, we did a full clear fucking overworld, so... Yeah, but you need 4 as well to get up the, you need 4 to get up the gauntlet. Now, you do pick up some on the way, as long as you don't fuck it up like I did the other day and lose 3 minutes because of the fucking despawn glitch, where the sprite overload happened and I didn't get the arrow drop. I was so pissed. That was fucking awful. I'm gonna actually check here really quick. I thought there was at least one here. Yeah. We do not have powder, so we cannot do... And what, we have one blue goo in our disposal, I believe? We also are going to have to most likely do laser bridge, so we're going to get more chances at items here. Yep. Yep, it's same thing. And I knew about it. I knew about this, and I was so... It was one of those that's like, fucking A, this is going to be just an insane-o run, because it was going to be like a... We were on pace for like a 1:17 or something like that at that pace, or something like that, or... It was a great time. It's not a record time. We're never going to beat our 1:12. Yeah, I was just kind of like, woo-wee, we're going to get this done quickly, and then we saw Gems 1:11, and just like, that was fucking lazy, or fucking crazy. Oh, shit. Yeah, I did that one too. I just wasn't even thinking about it. Our menuing has been atrocious today. Well, there's actually a small chance we don't have to do laser bridge. If this is key, we don't. Oh, wow, no laser bridge. What are the conditions for the despawn glitch to happen in GT? You mean the actual despawn glitch? Like the full despawn glitch? It's basically the jingle that occurs when the torch goes out. So when any of the 4 torches goes out in the previous room, if you are screen transitioning to a different floor, that causes the despawn glitch. There is a second despawn glitch that happens in the room after the mini Helmosaurs, but I don't know the conditions on that one. What am I doing? I'm already on the fucking item. I do not know the proper conditions to that one. I know about it, but I do not know what happens. The one in the mini Helmosaur room right before the right before Troll Dorm 2. There's a despawn glitch in that room too, but I don't know the proper conditions. I fucking need to learn this. This is ridiculous that I don't know this. I fired a fucking fire rod shot at him, but it's ridiculous that I do not know the timing for this. I've only seen it once. It was during a, I mean, that one's the worst, because you're literally at the end of the gauntlet, and then you have to restart. I mean, you get 512 people into a tournament race, you're gonna see the despawn a couple of times. It's very, I mean, it's exact timing. Wow, we did a lot worse than I thought, because we're at 130. We're not getting GT until after 135. The timing it's frame perfect. So it's a frame perfect glitch that's unintentionally triggered. So that says a lot. Damn it, somebody just fucking finished. That means they went to swamp hella early. God damn it. Fuck. Damn it. Fucking shit. God, we're playing like goddamn ass lately. Seriously. We're playing like such ass lately. Every decision we are making lately has been wrong. sec, guys. I'll get back to you. It's actually closer than expected. Sorry, I saw that thing you just posted. I just haven't had a chance to. So my first runs in Mirror Skull Woods when I'm on. Is there arrows in one of these? Not. Wow, now that one I haven't heard of before. That one I have not heard of. I mean, it makes sense just based off of, you know, it makes sense based off of kind of what we believe happens in memory when those soft locks occur. But yeah, that one I've never seen. Yeah, it's probably frame. It sounds frame perfect. I have 8 arrows. So we're gonna net 1 arrow coming up here, but it also means when we do what's its nuts? The Landmoa 2, we're probably going to have to use a sword on it. I don't want to run out of arrows. I've done that before on Ganon. I've had to do a mixed bag with Ganon, doing silvers and strikes. Ooh, no. Yes, give me those arrows. More arrows, more arrows, more arrows. With shooting the eye and pod while mirroring. Why would you... I mean, was that intentional? I don't know why you would ever do that intentionally. But I guess, yeah. I mean, it's all transitional errors, so I guess, again, that would make some sense. Oh, you took one for the team. Ah. Oh, Jesus Christ, Stalfo from hell! Maybe he didn't have hammer or something? That could be it, that he didn't have hammer. You know, that he had the bow but didn't have the hammer and then decided to back out of it. I could see that. That actually makes perfect sense for reasoning on that one, to be honest. I think we're gonna stop and actually pick up both of these. We got 5.5 hearts. We don't get a heart refill. 6.5 hearts. But we do have a blue goo. Plus we also have Kate. I mean, we're not in danger or anything here, so... Whoa. A little off course there. Yeah, this room here. But if you go up the steps as the first torch goes out, on that frame, that's what causes it. I mean, if you're doing it and you know you hit it right, and there was no delays, there's no reason not to just go up there. If you're obviously concerned, you just wait till you hear the chime. But this room has got one too. That's the room I was telling you about. And it has something, it's similar in its logic. Oh, I was hoping to get a cheapie in there. We're not gonna stop. We're not gonna get the chest here because there's no reason to get the chest. But I don't think we can get a heart refill. I know we've already got the sand cart, so it's not that one. I don't think we have a. I don't remember what a heart piece count is, but we're never gonna find out. God damn, we're gonna be like 7 minutes behind the leader. That's fucking horse shit. Triple. Not getting a triple here though. Well, definitely not getting a triple here. Might get a triple here. Just needed the bell. So 3-1-2, I'll take it. Yeah, we have a blue goo. What we'll probably, if we do take a hit, which we shouldn't, we have butter sword and silvers. If we do take a hit, we'll just burn it. Hi, baby. My wife just got home, finally. Had a long day. Man, yeah, we're gonna be like, actually, we're gonna be almost 9 minutes behind the leader. Ugh, gross, man. Oops, oh, I missed a shot there. There we go. No kidding. I talked to Eleanor about it yesterday, too. Yeah. Yeah, that permit parking is... Oh, Jesus Christ. No kidding. Well, she doesn't need it, so... Oh, shit. That was dangerous. Right after I finished work. I'm almost done. Come on, I'm... Oh, Jesus, I almost just fucking got knocked off by Ganon. I did not hear anything. Bad Ganon fight. I was being super greedy. And that just cost me a place because somebody just finished. Super greedy on Ganon. That just cost me a place. I was being super greedy.
Something later once the insurance finishes its thing.
Blah. Start it up, boys and girls. We're gonna go with right there. As you guys play the bonk game, give me just a minute, and I'll be back. She loves that spot. Yes, yeah, I know you do.
You know what time it is, too.
I fed her an hour ago.
Give them food. Oh, it's
Don't say the word.
after 6, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I did it right after I finished work. God damn. Every decision lately I've made is wrong. It's ridiculous. I check dungeons, it's in the overworld. I check overworld, it's in the dungeons. I go to swamp, it's in ice. It just doesn't matter anymore. Like even when you follow the logic chain, it's not there. It's killing me. I mean, we lost a minute or two with routing desert. But other than that, I mean, I didn't route bad at all. It's just every decision was wrong. I mean, here's the thing. We'll do the next race, and we'll do the exact same logic, and we'll get like a 120. So, I just don't get it. Why? It's just lately it's been like this, where every fucking decision is wrong. It's been in the last week. It's a basic. You know what it is? You know what it is? We're back to it. We've got the yips again. Except this time it's a mental yip. This time it's the mental yips. You know, before it was the execution yips. I actually have not been executing that poorly lately. But it doesn't seem like it ever ends, so. I don't know. I'm not upset about it, it's just annoying. It's just annoying. Excuse me. Let's see how everybody else is doing. How many were actually in this race? Just 6? Jesus, fuck. We suck. Oh, yeah. It has, yeah, it's been a couple months. Yeah, so am I. Oh, wait, no! If eating healthy is the sign of good hair growth, then you know, there's a reason why I'm bald. So. Well, we'll get the bot game. You know, I miss fast forwarding through the credits. Yo, Kevin, what's up, dude? I miss fast forwarding through the credits. I really do. So much easier that way. As soon as we're done here, I'm going to sign off. I may or may not come back for the 9 o'clock tonight. I think I might take the night off. I need to rest my eyes a bit. I think I do. I think I just need to... Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll get the itch. And it's like I gotta scratch that itch. If you guys are looking for something to watch here in a bit, the let me check and see where it's at. The 2v2 losers bracket finals is going on tonight. It starts in half an hour, actually. It's in the Link to the Past Randomizer 3 channel. That one is Korik and it's Ak and Korik. What's the let me find the team names. So it's yeah, I know Ak and Korik. Who are they playing against though? Barnage and Dark Shadows. That's the 2v2. That starts in roughly 25 minutes. That's in the ALTTPR 3 channel. Highly recommend watching that because there's only two of those matches left. That's the losers finals, and then the winner of that one goes up against the Farame Kiong team, the fucking super team, which I'm not shocked at all that they're undefeated. That's the tournament that Boyne and I were in. So yeah, that starts in 25 minutes. I'd highly recommend watching that if you're looking for something to do. That should be hella fun. Hopefully they get a nasty fucking seed. Just like the worst fucking seed imaginable. Like everything is bad. Like level 3 hard mode, swordless, all dungeons, fuck your mother.
Wow, babe. Wow.
That's not actually a goal.
Wow.
That one's not actually on the board. If that came up, well then it would be even more enjoyable to watch, but So,
You wouldn't be your own mother, be your opponent's
yeah.
mother. You don't need to assess.
I don't know that.
You started it.
I wasn't going there.
You did.
I wasn't going there.
You said it. You win. Shit, that's heavy.
Oh, Addie, you're just waiting for it, aren't you? I don't even know who chose what. And Boo! Oh my God, Kevin won one. Oh my God. He finally made it on the board. That is a goddamn miracle of science. Kevin got one. Got a bonk, yeah, got a bonk game. Holy shit. You cheated and you couldn't. What did you guess, Looney? 23? Were you actually counting? So. Well. Yeah. So, all right, boys and girls, again, we're going to call it for right now. We may or may not be back tonight. I would actually go lean against not being back tonight. I need to rest my eyes, I think. So, my eyes been bugging out all day. So. But anyway, thanks for showing up. Hopefully taking a day or two off will kind of clear our mind. We can start back fresh and stop making bad fucking decisions. On that note, have a great Thursday night, everybody.
Get in the box.
All right, guys. Have a good one. We'll talk to you later.